Hello lovely people, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about this little baby right here, the 2021 Kawasaki Z900. But before that, let's take a small history lesson. This little baby right here came into life in the year 2017 and is the successor to the most sought after naked superbike in the country, the Kawasaki Z800. Since its launch in 2017, the motorcycle has gone through many iterations, and this one in particular is the 2021 Kawasaki Z900, which now is Euro 5 or BS6 compliant. And I'm also told that the 2022 Kawasaki Z900 is no different than the 2021 model, apart from a slight change in the paint job. The 2021 Z900 is sharper, more aggressive and more aerodynamic than the Z800. The Z800 was bulky, but this is not. Courtesy the new trellis frame and the lighter aluminum swing arm, and this makes the Kawasaki Z900 lose about 19 kgs of weight, which in turn take performance to a whole another level. In terms of design, it has the distinct Sugoi element, for example, the low position head, the upward placed tail and the crouch stance. Speaking of performance, the 2021 Kawasaki Z900 is powered by a 998cc liquid-cooled inline 4-cylinder motor which churns out about 125 bhp of max power at 9,500 rpm and about 98.6 Newton meters of max torque at 7,700 rpm. Trust me, it is so much fun to ride. It will definitely put a grin on your face the moment you twist the throttle. The gearing is fantastic. I mean, you can easily hover around 4th gear in the city, and with a slight nudge at the throttle, you zip past. In terms of ergonomics, the seat height at 820mm means that even if you are 5'5", you can plant both your feet on the ground. The overall ride quality is nice because of the nice and wide handlebar, and the footpeg is not drastically rear set, which means there is minimal pressure on your wrists. Although the fuel tank capacity is at 17 liters, it is still narrower at the bottom, which lets you hug it nice and tight during your speed runs. Braking, as on most of the Kawasaki's, is handled by Nissin. It gets twin 300mm pedal discs on the front and a single 250mm pedal disc at the rear. The feedback the bike is phenomenal. I mean, you have all the confidence to drop anchor in a hurry, and it also comes with dual channel ABS as standard. Speaking about the suspension, on the front it gets a fully adjustable 41mm inverted fork, and on the rear it gets a fully adjustable horizontal backlink monoshock. The stock setting, if you ask me, is a little on the stiffer side, which is not a bad thing at all because the way you move from one side to another in corners is fantastic. You can always soften the suspension later on according to your taste. The all-new Kawasaki Z900 uses Dunlop Sport Max Road Sport 2 tires. On the front it gets a 17-inch 120/70 profile, and on the rear it gets a 17-inch 180/55 profile. The feedback is phenomenal. I mean, it does give you all the traction that you are looking for in order to tame this 125 horsepower monster. Electronics. First of all, it has this all-digital TFT display, which is brilliant. Apart from that, it comes with 3 levels of KTRC Kawasaki traction control, 4 actually, as you can even switch it off. The all-new Kawasaki Z900 also comes with 2 power modes, full and low. The low power mode works on about 55% of the entire power available, which is really useful for someone who has just upgraded to a big capacity motorcycle. That way you can easily get used to the dynamics of the bike. Also, the Z900 gets 4 riding modes, 3 presets Sport, Road and Rain, and a 4th user customizable rider mode, wherein you can tune in different levels of power and traction control. It also gets Bluetooth and smartphone connectivity as well. The 2022 Kawasaki Z900 is priced at Rs 8.84 lakhs ex showroom, which in my view is pretty decent, taking into account this is an inline 4-cylinder motorcycle. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That, ladies and gentlemen, will all be about my first ride experience of the all-new Kawasaki Z900. I hope you guys liked the video, and in that case, you know what to do: like, share and subscribe to my channel. In case of any queries or promotions, write to me on the below email ID or simply hit me up on Instagram. I'll see you soon with another video. Ciao.